Do you aspire to become a confident speaker? So my question is, can you fake it till you make it? Well, there's a little tiny nuance there, so let's dive in. Hi, and welcome to the Speaking Hub, the place to be to build strong communication and presentation skills that last. And today is one of my favorite topics, which is confident public speaking and confident presentation. So for a lot of people, public speaking is extremely intimidating, and that's okay because according to research, public speaking is actually #1 fear in the world. So that's all right if you experience anxiety. A lot of people ask me, can you fake being confident until you become a confident speaker? And that's a great question, and today I want to address this, and also I want to share you my lifelong lessons about how I have become a confident speaker, things that have helped me, and what really works if you want to be an engaging, persuasive, and confident presenter. Well, so first of all, let me address this issue that if you want to build confidence, there are two approaches to that. The first approach is to build confidence from the inside out. And the other approach is to build confidence from the outside in. So the inside out approach is the approach that takes time because we're working with your core. We're working with the fundamental beliefs that you have built and acquired since you were a kid. These are the beliefs of who you are, how you see yourself. And eventually, this is what makes it much harder to change because it's something that has been with you for a long time. The other approach that can also work is the approach from the outside in. This is when you do something that makes you look confident right away, so to call an easy fix to the problem. However, if you keep doing that, this will eventually influence the inside of you because our body and mind are interconnected. So I'm going to talk about the second approach in another video, which you can check out here. And today, I would like to dive into the first approach, which is how to build confidence from the inside out. Now, you remember that this is the approach that takes time. But trust me, this is one of the most important things that you need to do if you want to eventually believe and be and function as not only a confident speaker, but a confident person. So what are the things that you need to do? Let's have a look. So the first and very fundamental thing that I suggest everyone to do if they want to be a confident speaker is to shift focus. And you'll hear me talking about that often. So what does it mean to shift focus? For many of us, we are focused on ourselves. How do I look? How do I present? Do I look nice? Do I speak nice? And we are constantly thinking about ourselves. If you want to get rid of that speaking anxiety and be in the moment and be present, shifting focus is a great thing. So instead of thinking about yourself, think about the audience. Who are my audience? What do they want to know today? How can I serve them better? And if you do that shift in your focus, you will notice that suddenly everything is about the audience. Suddenly the spotlight is on them. So you sort of become like in the darkness and you forget about yourself. You forget about your worries. And you know that now this is the moment for them to shine. This is me sharing the information that they need. And because you are focused on their needs, you will eventually perform better, you will forget about the anxiety that you have, and you'll be able to serve your audience in the best way possible. The second thing that I want you to work on is on building your general confidence. If you want to be a confident speaker, first of all, you need to become a confident person. And here's one great exercise that I recommend you doing maybe on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis. But first of all, you need to do it at least once. So you sit down and you write down the list of all the achievements that you've had so far in your entire life. And there is no such thing as a small achievement. Every achievement counts. big or small. So I want you to write that list and look at that list. I'm sure it's going to be very, very long. And I want you to feel proud of yourself. I want you to remind yourself how great you are. And preferably, you will put this list in some place that is a visible place, maybe next to your desk or somewhere that you can often see it, so that it can serve as a reminder of how great you are and how much you have achieved and how far you have come. And then if you've got the list ready, you can also highlight or mark the achievements that are somewhat related to public speaking. So for example, let's say you work in one industry and you've been working in this industry for a long time, maybe for 10 years or for 15 years. And you often speak at work, you often speak in the meetings, you need to do some presentations, maybe you need to present your company. So working in this industry for 15 years is a great achievement. It's a great reminder of how credible, knowledgeable, and trustworthy you are, because you've spent so many years and so much time learning about the industry. And of course, everything that you're going to say will have some value, will have some valuable message in it. So this would be a great achievement that is related to public speaking in a sense, because it can boost your confidence whenever you need to speak in the corporate environment, in the work environment. Alternatively, another thing that can help you is that maybe you've written on the list that I have given a few presentations before, and actually stating that in numbers would help. So try to think back and think how many presentations you've done before. And you'll be surprised to find out that, oh my God, I've given like 20 or 30 or 40 presentations. Put that on your list, and whenever you're about to give a new presentation, to give a speech, to stand up and speak up in the meeting, remind yourself, I have done 20 presentations before. I've got this. Also, you can think about your preparation time. You can say that I know enough about the topic, I've prepared, I've done my research, and that's why there's nothing I should worry about. This will give you the confidence to speak up and to express your ideas confidently, and to not second guess yourself and to not be doubtful about every sentence that you say. The third thing that I recommend everyone to do, and this is something that should be done on a regular basis and should be really taken seriously, is this: prepare for your presentations. If you have an upcoming presentation and you feel like, oh, I need to prepare, and you only do the slides, that is not enough. Or if you only prepare in your mind and walk through the speech and walk through the points that you're going to say in your mind on your way to that presentation, trust me, that is not going to work. You really need to set aside some time and prepare and practice for your presentation. So let's say if you have an upcoming presentation in a week, then I would recommend to practice for at least 3 or 4 times before that presentation. Believe me, this is so important. I can't emphasize this enough. I can't remember how many people actually have told me that they have not practiced their presentations. And it's funny because people say, well, I don't know why I can't speak smoothly. I don't know why I stumble on my words. I don't know why I can't find the right words when I speak. Well, this is not something that comes naturally to us. Giving great presentations takes lots of practice and learning. It's a skill. So if you have a presentation to make, please take some time to prepare for it and practice at least 3 or 4 times before you actually deliver that presentation. And the last thing that can help you become a confident speaker is constant practice. I encourage you to go out there and be proactive, looking for the speaking opportunities. Whether it is to speak up in a meeting or give a toast during your friend's birthday, whatever that might be, grab every opportunity to speak. I promise you, if you push yourself out of that comfort zone, then very soon this uncomfortable state will become your comfort zone. And because you spend so much time practicing that, first of all, you will be building a stronger skill, but most importantly, it will give the signal to your brain that, hey, I've done this so many times, I've been through this, I know how it feels, I know how it works, and this is what will give you the confidence that you need. So these are the 4 things that I recommend to do when it comes to confidence, when it comes to building confidence from the inside out. So what it basically means is you build strong habits that are internalized inside of you and become a part of you. And because you feel confident on the inside, because you have worked on your overall confidence, it will channel into your public speaking, the way you present yourself, the way you hold yourself, the way you interact with others. And eventually it will show itself on the outside. So I hope this was helpful for you. I wish you all the best working on your confidence. Remember, you should be very patient with yourself. Give yourself time and don't rush yourself. And most importantly, do not blame yourself for all the mistakes that you make along the way, because this is a journey. This is a learning process. And it's important that you make mistakes because this is how you learn and grow. So allow yourself some time, and I'm sure very soon you'll see great results. I wish you to be a great, fantastic, confident speaker. And I also recommend that you check out the other video where I talk about the confidence from the outside in, which can be also very helpful for you. All the best with your public speaking endeavors, and I'll see you in the next video.